What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Young and Intelligent Money Investing channel. Today, I'm doing something I don't usually do, and I am going to talk about Bitcoin. That's because my phone was just blowing up with people texting me this morning, like, oh, look at the Bitcoin price, this is insane, like, look how much money I'm making on Bitcoin. And oh my god, guys, this thing was past 19,000, almost hitting 20,000. It doesn't even show it on here because of how quick it was, and people started selling off. But this has just been absolutely insane. We're 28% today, up from 12,800 all the way up past 19,000 today, which is just absolutely absurd, guys. You can see I've got a few dollars in Bitcoin. I have a couple other places I have some Bitcoin. Overall, I have like $200 worth of Bitcoin, but honestly, that's kind of inconsequential. It's nice to see some gains from it, but honestly, this is kind of scary what's happening in the market right now. And today, I just want to speculate on what is going on. Why did it hit 19,000 today and almost 20,000? So basically, there's a couple factors that I think could be correct. Number one being FOMO. If you guys have ever seen the fear of missing out on football commercials, they ran those ads a while ago. But people are afraid to miss out on these big Bitcoin gains. There's only about 5 million active Bitcoin traders, and there's just billions of people in the world. And so many people are just looking by, watching people make huge returns on their money while their stock portfolios are doing more steady, consistent gains. But Bitcoin's just been going up like crazy. Like 30% today, a, that's like a fantastic year in this on the stock market, or more likely a couple years when you could make that in one day on Bitcoin. That's the argument for it, and that's why people are afraid to miss out. So that's FOMO. Also, what you're not allowed to do in the stock market is do these kind of pump up stocks when you're a big celebrity or anything like that. Like we see people like the McAfee guy. He's saying Bitcoin's going to hit 100,000 or a million. There's so many people saying Bitcoin's going to hit a million. Like obviously they're saying that they own a ton of Bitcoin. Like what are they going to say? It's going to be worth nothing and add to the fear? No, they're trying to get people to buy in. The people who think they're gonna like the people who are afraid of missing out on these returns. They're getting these people to buy in, and then there likely is going to be a huge dip in the coming weeks, months. It might take a while, but I truly think Bitcoin is just going to absolutely crash and burn. Just because I just don't think a currency can work when it changes value by 31% a day. Like I believe we saw that it was Steam dropped Bitcoin as a currency just because it's so volatile. Like, why would you want to trade in Bitcoin when the price of Bitcoin could be drastically different 10 minutes after a purchase? They companies want steady income. They don't want to go down by 30% a day. They don't want to go up by 30% a day. They want to know exactly what their product's worth, and they want to sell it at that steady amount. Which is why we have a stable currency here in the U.S. We have pretty relatively stable euros. Like nothing's gonna swing by this amount like it does with Bitcoin. It's really just crazy, and I think these markets need to be a little more regulated because it's illegal to pump up a stock on regular markets and then sell it off, and that's exactly what happened here. Look how much this spiked, and then people saw it hit their mark because it's been going up so much, and then they sold it right off, and they'll probably buy back for cheaper after at a little bit of fear, and then they'll probably pump it right back up again. It's all these financial analysts and the people who are huge into Bitcoin and have made hundreds of millions of dollars. Because this is it's a big marketing play. It just really doesn't make that much sense to me. Honestly, I'm probably going to get hate for this because I know a lot of people are highly invested in Bitcoin, but I will not be in the long term. I'm going to work on selling as soon as this Coinbase app is working again because it totally crashed as soon as it spiked like this. I'm sure a lot of people were trying to sell, and a lot of people are trying to buy just because of all the media hype around it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys will exercise caution in Bitcoin. There's absolutely profits to be made before this thing crashes because nobody knows when it will. It took years for the tech stocks to crash in '08 and '09. So it could be worth being on this ride for a little while. But I would be careful and just get out before you lose your ass on this, basically. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you liked it. Thank you.